Okay, welcome to Jack. Alright, first up, pick which game you want to play.
I'm talking to the mic, man.
I'm talking to the mic. I'm talking.
Alright.
Thank you.
Now, how many people do we have? A fine choice. Now, player one, why don't you type your name in? Alright, player two, we need your thanks. Now, player three, start typing. Yep, got it.
45 seconds.
Player one, you buzz in on the letter Q. That's Q as in, ooh, I have a question. My hand's up, I have a question. Player two, your buzzer is B, as in box of blueberry breakfast cereal.
So that's why Jerry Lewis lives there.
And player three, your buzzer is P, as in partial amputation.
Just put a little duct tape around it. It'll hold.
1 second.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on which answer you want. You read me? Good.
10.
Good luck.
9. 8. Lose the death out, please. Go to black. 5. All right, we're going. 4. 3.
ACS, alligators craft.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia cold shoulder.
Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Hey, welcome to our Things That Get Stepped On episode. Well, I've been waiting a while for this one. This episode is all about me and the oppressive environment I work in. Okay, really though, it's about dog poo, stuff like that. That's funny, right? First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you are, 3 shiny screws. Okay, word on the screws. If you get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have the answer to, show no mercy. Buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Believe me, it's fun. All right, you ready? Let's start. All right, I need a category.
Question number 1.
This category is known as Disco is All Wet. You get it right, you get 2K. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Say you're out jumping around in puddles and you jump. It's all you, player 3. MacArthur Park is both the name of the song and the place in the song where someone left that confounded cake out in the rain. Which wouldn't be a problem if it were a sponge cake. Then it would just make the cake bigger, right? All right, this category. Excellent choice. Players 1 and 2, move over, because player 3 is going into a dis or dat. This dis or dat category name is I'm Gummy, damn it! Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each one, I would love for you to tell me if it's a flavor of Bubblicious Bubblegum or a flavor of Gatorade, the thirst quencher. As I rattle them off, if it's a flavor of Bubblicious gum that you might step in, press 1. If it's a flavor of Gatorade that you might step in, after it's been knocked over, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Riptide Rush, Gum or Gatorade. Watermelon Wave. Strawberry Splash. Whitewater Splash. Lightning Lemonade. Midnight Thunder. One more. Twisted Tornado. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Time to pick a category.
Who will answer question 3?
We're calling this one, I majored in kvetching. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. See what you can do with this one. What class might require you to see the movie Ants? Player 3, give me an answer. Myrmecology is the science of ants. Now, you might also be required to see ants if you're enrolled in ripping off a much better film but pushing up the release date so it looks like it was your idea first, 101. Player 1, looks like you're the one who's screwed. Give me a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
This category is known as Calvin Klein, You've Gone Too Far, and this one's worth $2,000. Think fast, it's question time. If a fashion designer made the piece of women's clothing known as step-ins out of something...
What size is she? She's gotta be a tiny size chicklet. Oh, I'm a double mint myself.
Chew on this. Step-ins is another name for a pair of panties. You want to see me blow some bubbles? That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Well, beer A has sort of a stale, skunky, yeasty flavor.
Disgusting?
Nauseating.
Try beer B. Okay,
Now that's fresh!
that's Budweiser.
Get out of here! I don't believe it!
Tasting is believing.
When I tell my husband, he's gonna totally freak.
Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just 28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are double. Alright, I hope you're all together, because we're going. Alright, I need a category.
Numero 5, and you don't know Jack.
I believe this one is called Steppin' in Sheep Chop Things. How does $2,000 sound? So do you remember the copy guy from Saturday Night Live who always said, making copies? Here's why I bring it up. Say the copy guy worked at a biomedical company. It could happen if employees... All yours, player 1. That Scottish sheep who was created in the cloning experiment is named Dolly.
Dr. Rama, Dr. Roo, we've been dollies, in the lab, in the...
Shut up. Alright, pick a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
Coming at you. Great flaming fudge bags. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Hey, do you know that practical joke where you put the dog poo in a brown bag and then set it on fire? And some guy wants to put out the fire, so he steps on it? Say there's a burning bag of poo from the Dog Star on your doorstep. Player 1. The Dog Star is serious. And I wouldn't expect such a wacky jape from Syria. It's usually so... not goofing around-ish. Time to pick a category.
7, lucky 7.
The category, Hollywood grinds you under its heel. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. One question coming right up. Because he or she was the first person to get a star on the Walk of Fame. Player 3, give me an answer. I hate to bring you down, but... Player 1, player 2, go! Woodward's star was the first one placed on the walk in 1960. And in honor of her wonderful work, she's now covered in gum, cigarette butts, and hawkers. Yep, some stars never fade. Give me a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
I believe this one is called, at quarterback, Sir Isaac Newton. How does $4,000 grab you? You may not know this, but scientist and all-around smarty-pants Isaac Newton once said he had been able to achieve his great success because he had stood on the shoulders of others. Considering the shoulders on which Newton claimed to have stood, which... Player 3, have at it! Apple schmapple. Wait till he gets hit in the head by a 250-pound linebacker. Sir Isaac Newton said, "If I have seen further to the end zone, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants," or something to that effect. All right, I need a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
The category is, are you there, God? It's me, Schmitty. How does $4,000 grab you? Well, as much as I hate to admit it, I need your help here. I've been having a tough time these days, and I've been trying to remember the title of this great inspirational poem. It's a poem where this man dreams about asking God where he was. Player 2, you gotta answer it. Of course, the poem is called Footprints. That's right. God's footprints were always alongside of him, yeah. Except during the toughest times when God carried him. I love that part. God, is that why there's one set of footprints for me, too? No, Schmitty. You were too heavy, so I dropped you and kept going. Hey, Player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Dan Hut, play Chain of Command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, Airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. Now, I'm not going to send you out there without a screw first, so here you go. One screw for everybody. All right, if everybody's ready, let's do it. All right, pick a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes, would you like to have a cheap cigar?
For your viewing pleasure, if you believe they waste money at NASA, I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. All right, get ready to buzz in and type when you know the answer. Because he was the first person to take a step on the... Player 2, go... Yeah, you want to be starting something, don't you? Yeah. Neil's the man. Yeah, sure, he's this big historical figure now, but I liked him better when he was a young pilot, taking to the skies with his brothers Tito and Jermaine. Time to pick a category. All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
It's time for a Tinker Lake Test Drum.
One gibberish category coming up. Groucho makes a tough career choice. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Now, see if you can tell me what well-known counseling catchphrase this rhymes with. Player 1, it's all you. Type in... Hi, I'm Schmitty, and I haven't thought about 80s TV shows in 3 weeks. Actually, Mr. Schmitzenstein, it's only been 2.5 weeks. What you talking about, counselor? No, Mr. Drummond, no! Give me a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
Let's see what we got going. Watch my step. $2,000 for a correct answer. You know, one of the keys to this business of comedy, as I like to call it, is to be funny without stepping on too many toes. If I literally step all over someone's toes, all yours, Player 1. Broken finger and toe bones would be broken phalanges. And if you think about it, that would be kind of funny. All right, I need a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
For your viewing pleasure, she's cooking a stairway to heaven. And this one's worth $4,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Say you want a spiral staircase installed in your Italian villa. Gotta answer it, Player 1. You know you want to pick the correct answer, right? Player 2, player 3, who won? Those spirally pieces of pasta are usually called rotini. You know, I put in one of those pasta stairways once. Yeah, I got hungry, started to snack. I was stuck on the second floor for 3 days. All right, which category? Ain't no love like number 14. We're calling this one the smelliest feet in the world. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Heads up, here it comes. Which shoe would Bigfoot have the hardest time? Player 2, you gotta answer it. Those Europeans use a little something known as the metric system. Maybe you've heard of it? Anyhow, a size 13 European would be absolutely tiny. Bigfoot no wants pumps. Hurt Bigfoot. Bigfoot wants nice cushiony tennis shoe made in sweatshop. Grr. Hey, player 3, I think this belongs to you. All right, that's the end of round 3. We're going to be right back with the Jack Attack.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you 2,000 bucks. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. 7 ways to step on things. I'd like to dedicate this Jack Attack to all the little people who helped me on my way to the top. Make your mothers really happy, and I know what makes your mothers happy. Let's look at the scores. Player 2's got it. Player 2, great game, very nice win. But to keep things in perspective, it's only a trivia game, and you're still gonna die someday. And to top it all off,
you don't know Jack!
Howdy kids, this is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Cookie, hon, are we doing this again or what?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right.
Old man, he's been licking the top of the door.
Whatever.
I wasn't even